Hi, my name is Madeline. When I was 21 years old, I just turned 21. I was battling an eating disorder, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, and I had just gotten out of jail. And I needed some place to live, so I moved in with a sweet young man. We started dating. Um, Only a couple months later, I found out I was pregnant. All my life, I wanted to be a mother. Um, I watched my mom raise little children in the church, and I loved seeing the joy that it brought her. And my mom is my role model, and I've always loved kids. I liked working with kids in the church. I liked working with them in Bible study. I love babies, still love babies. I've got baby fever to this day. um, but I became pregnant and I wanted to have this baby. But I was so afraid of bringing a baby into the world because of my own demons. Um, my own demons being alcohol addiction. I could not stop drinking for the life of me. I drank to um, hide emotions like depression, anxiety. Uh, I was battling feelings of not being an adequate mother. Uh, I didn't want to gain weight because I had grown up with an eating disorder and anorexia. So all these co-occurring disorders, all these demons, messed with my mind. First of all, making me think I wouldn't be able to carry out a pregnancy. Like something like that was too much for me to handle. Uh, but I still wanted to be this child's mom. I still wanted to be her mom. 5 months into my pregnancy, we hadn't told his parents yet. He was, he acted like he was excited about becoming a father, but he loves his mom. So his mom sat us down in a bar, put an ashtray in front of my face. I'm 5 months pregnant. I was big belly sitting at the table. She's smoking a cigarette in my face. She orders a beer and she says, "Do you guys want one?" And my partner says, "Yeah, I'll have one." And I said, "No." And she pulls out a folder and she's going through all these papers about adoption and abortion. And she says, "Well, it seems like maybe you might be too far along already for an abortion." And it made me sick to my stomach. I had to run out. It made me sick. Uh, to hear a woman say, look at another woman with such little regard for like that woman and another person's life, a life that, you know, her grandchild. To hear a woman tell someone, well, it seems as though it's too late for an abortion. So I felt so hurt. My partner at the time, he chased me out of the restaurant, and um, we got into an argument on the way home, and he didn't want to be a father, and he didn't know what to do, and he still didn't want me to have the baby. Um, I had to separate from him. Uh, and I carried out the pregnancy, and I now have a beautiful 5-year-old daughter named Lydia, who I love with all of my heart. And thank God she has Jesus in her heart too, which she already does. She sings songs, and thank God too, her father is in her life, and that grandmother who told me to get an abortion is in her life. And as much as I could like really not want that woman who hurt me with those words, as much as I could want to keep my child from her. And so I forgive her. I'll forgive her for her feelings that day towards me and my pregnancy, and her stance on life, value of life. The Lord provided in so many ways, not only this little girl's life, but my own life. I got my life back. I got over my eating disorder. Nourishing this child showed me that someone should be nourished. Someone needs food to grow and to be healthy and strong. And so she relieved me of that thing that was attacking me. I mean, my eating disorder, I spent 2 decades, almost 2 decades battling this eating disorder. And I totally owe it to her for just ever since she's been in my life. That's been out. It brought my family together that I had a child. Everyone bonded over the fact that there was a new baby in the family, and it bring people together. Everybody in my family was so happy to come together after years of having not really spent much time together. So that was another thing. And then just brought me and her father a lot more stability. Just naturally, we were kind of rowdy. We loved to party. We were running around with a rough crowd, and after we had her, we held out, and we detox. And it saved my life. It saved my life and her life. Some of the drugs I was doing, I did stop. I continued to drink. It made things difficult parenting, but it also, she's my motivation, one of my biggest motivators to stay sober, because I don't want her to grow up in a broken home without her mother or her father. I come from a family of alcoholics, and I've seen how it's affected them, and I want her to have her mom. I think that a woman should choose life against all odds. Another thing that I hear a lot of people say is, well, they want kids when they're ready. It never happens when you're ready. You're never ready. You're never ready, and you never think that you're ready. Once you're blessed with a life, God will provide. God will provide in whatever way He can. And for me, it was the family. Family came in and surrounded. Financially, clothing, diapers, everything, food even for me. God will provide where you cannot make ends meet, for sure.